Amazon founder Jeff Bezos currently has a net worth of $121 billion, ranking him among the top 5 richest people in the world. Even though he recently left his role as the CEO of the company he founded in 1994, Bezos remains one of the wealthiest and most recognizable figures in the tech world. With a huge amount of money in his pocket, Bezos sure knows how to spend it. And now, you'll learn how he spends it as well. Clock of the Long Now. One of the most expensive things that Bezos owns is the Clock of the Long Now, which cost him $42 million, also known as the Millennium Clock. This installation was officially announced in 2018, and according to Bezos, this clock is supposed to symbolize long-term thinking. The 500-foot-tall mechanical clock will be powered by day and night thermal cycles and is synchronized at solar noon. The idea of this clock was first proposed by computer scientist Danny Hills in the late 1980s. Bezos said that he had been helping Hills for the past decade to finally create it. He funded the project, which was constructed inside the Sierra Diablo mountain range in Texas. Real estate. Besides funding projects, Bezos has his fair share of expensive and luxury properties. He owns a huge house in Washington, D.C. that was once a textile museum. He purchased the old Washington Textile Museum for $23 million, so he could convert it into a private home. It has been reported that Bezos is undertaking a $12 million renovation of the mansion, adding more of a luxury touch by adding a whiskey cellar and a marble staircase. Shortly after his divorce, Bezos ended up smashing the like button if you haven't done so already. But no, he ended up purchasing 3 apartments in New York for $80 million, which is the largest apartment deal to ever close in the Big Apple. However, that wasn't enough, so he also purchased a 4th apartment for $16 million. So he could combine them all into one massive penthouse. The billionaire also owns a house in Medina, which he purchased in 1998 for $10 million, and a massive estate in Beverly Hills worth $165 million. The Beverly Hills Spanish-style mansion was built in the 1930s by Jack Warner, and the entire estate spreads over 3.6 hectares of land. The property has 2 guest houses and a 13,600 square foot mansion, which houses 8 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, and a huge swimming pool. Car collection. Although Bezos' preferred car is the 2019-96 Honda Accord, which he usually drives to work, he owns quite a few other extravagant vehicles in his garage. One of the rarest and most expensive cars in his collection is the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. The supercar comes with a 4.8-liter V8 engine that makes 1,018 horsepower and takes 2.9 seconds to reach 62 miles per hour. Bezos purchased this car for $4.8 million and is one of only 3 examples made. Another quite expensive car in his collection is the Lamborghini Veneno, which was built to mark Lamborghini's 50th anniversary and is one of only 9 examples produced. This car has been valued at $5 million. His favorite car in his collection is the Bugatti Veyron Mansouri, which is the fastest car in his collection. But it is also the fastest car that has ever been made by Bugatti, with the ability to reach 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds. Among his lavish car collection, Bezos also owns a Lykan Hypersport that has a striking resemblance to the Batmobile. Bezos splashed over $4 million to get one of these 7 examples of this car. This car has a 15-karat diamond-plated headlights, and this is just one small example of the many luxury amenities it has. Private jet. A man who owns numerous homes spread across the nation and attends meetings around the world needs a way to jump from one place to the next as soon as possible. This is why Bezos owns not 1 but 2 identical private jets. He owns 2 Gulfstream G650 ERs, each worth $75 million. When Bezos purchased the jets, each one cost $70 million, but he ended up spending another $10 million per jet to customize the interior of the jets. The Gulfstream G650 ER is one of the world's fastest jets, allowing Bezos to zip across the globe faster than most when going between Amazon headquarters in Seattle and everywhere else he needs to go. The 2 planes together cost about $150 million, and they barely put a dent in Bezos' pocket. These jets are considered luxury planes with spacious interiors and the most incredible amenities. They have multiple living areas that can be reconfigured to accommodate business and leisure. After spending over $20 million to customize the interiors, you can bet that these jets are as lavish as his lifestyle. Each of his jets have 4 living areas, 16 oval windows, and handcrafted leather seats. When Bezos isn't using the jets, he stores them in a $5.5 million hangar. Incredible yacht! Since 2018, Bezos has been in the process of building his super yacht from scratch, a project that is said to have cost an estimated $500 million. It's thought that the vessel will be modeled on black pearl with 3 enormous masts, so it can be powered largely by kinetic energy from the sails. The yacht features a black hull, a white superstructure, and an elegant silhouette. Currently, the yacht is said to be in its final stage. With a length of 417 feet, YT-21 is the biggest sailing yacht in the world. While details about this yacht are kept under wraps, it's believed that it will have several decks, one of which will have a swimming pool, and we believe that the entire super yacht will be filled with luxury amenities, as we've never seen before. In the past, Bezos has been seen renting out yachts numerous times, but it doesn't get any better than having a huge yacht that you own. So far, this super yacht is one of the most expensive things that Bezos has bought, and we have yet to see it sail and see what the insides of it will look like. Blue Origin. Similar to Elon Musk, Bezos has long wanted to make space travel viable and has decided to invest about $1 billion a year in Blue Origin, a passion project for the billionaire. He is the founder of an aerospace company that aims to make flying into space something an average person can do. Bezos calls the venture the most important work that I'm doing, and he isn't afraid to spend his money to keep it funded. In a massive Texas cornfield owned by Bezos, Blue Origin has been smashing the subscribe button and ringing the notification bell. But no, in all seriousness, they have been testing rockets that launch and land vertically. Once the technology is perfected, the company hopes to offer commercial flights to space. Blue Origin reportedly plans to start selling tickets for test space flights by next year, with passengers likely to pay at least $200,000 per ticket. Bezos has also said that he plans to spend the majority of his fortune on space exploration and continue to work with Blue Origin to make his dream happen. The Washington Post. In a rapidly digitizing world, the long-term future of print news outlets has dimmed over the last 2 decades. But that didn't stop Bezos from purchasing the Washington Post for $250 million to save it from extinction. In the 2013 deal, Bezos also acquired the Spanish-language paper El Tiempo and several smaller national and local papers. Bezos explained that he was attracted to the Post because he admired its journalistic style and standards. He vowed to continue the newspaper's history of independent journalism. Since Bezos purchased the Washington Post, it has greatly expanded its digital offerings, and readership has exploded. He had no desire to become the CEO of the organization. He just wanted to keep the organization going and help it move forward, which he definitely accomplished in the years after he purchased it. Charity. Bezos has been giving away his money to charities for a while now, and he has even stated that he plans to give away his entire fortune to charities and donations. The Bezos Family Foundation handles all of Bezos' philanthropic efforts. In 2020, he made a $10 billion contribution toward fighting climate change. A total of $791 million of his Bezos Earth Fund has been awarded to 16 recipients so far, including the World Wildlife Fund and the Nature Conservancy. He has also given $35 million to Seattle's Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center. Just recently, Bezos admitted that he plans to give the majority of his wealth to charities fighting the climate crisis and to individuals he views as being able to unite society. See you in the next video.